I know you're looking at me crazily. You're probably thinking I'm stupid as hell, to be honest. But I'm here to prove why Giannis is the best player of our generation. Well, not like that, but like the best player in the 2020s. At least so far. I'm not saying he will be the best player at the end, but it possibly can. First of all, he's won 2 MVPs in a row. He has, I think, multiple Defensive Players of the Year. And he's a champion. But that's just a simple way. When you really think about it, he's the only player in this era that has been consistently in the MVP conversation. You think about Jokic or Shea, they just started doing all of that. Well, this man Giannis has been doing that since 2019. Also, he's the most versatile. He's the only one that is a good defender and scorer. Tell me right now, is Shea and Jokic a good defender? No, they're not. And even if you say he's just a run and dunk man, then you're just getting mad. You're pretty much saying LeBron James is not a good player. That's what you're saying. But anyways, I would like to say that he's the most versatile. That he's elite defender and elite scorer. Jokic and Shea are only good scorers. They're not known for defense. And there's no other players besides those three that come to mind in accolades or in generate, or in our era, at least 2020 era. And no, I'm not including Steph Curry, even though he's won a championship. And LeBron's not in this conversation either, because they have only won championships. They have no MVPs or Defensive Players of the Year in this 2020 era. Also, any other player does not have anything like these 3 players. So that's why they're in this debate. But when you really look at the accolades, stats, you start to see that Giannis is pretty much just better. He has more MVPs, more Defensive Players of the Year, more All-Star selections, and statistically, he's more inconsistent. And true shooting percentage shows that he's really the better shooter. And I know what y'all about to say, but every dunking shot he takes is pretty much a dunk or a layup. Well, I'm sorry, but let's not act like Shea doesn't shoot like crazy for 3 throws. I mean, man, the only reason he really be dropping 50 is because of them dang 3 throws. So if you want to say Giannis takes cheap shots, then don't act like Shea doesn't. And Jokic, he is not a 3-point shooter. Yeah, he is a good 3-point shooter, but not every single shot he takes is from 3. Every shot Jokic actually takes is 0 from 5 feet. Also, he's also been a team captain. Has Jokic or Shea been a team captain? Hell no. So I'm sorry, but when you look at the accolades and everything else, he's just the better player. And to be honest, he's a true winner. Giannis didn't have a real super team around him. It was literally him and some okay teammates. Brook Lopez was really good, and Chris Middleton was good. But they're not Hall of Fame or even superstar level players. At best, they're at all-star. And yet he was able to beat a team that had Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton in the finals. And a KD team. But to be honest, Giannis still has weaknesses, and it's really obvious. First of all, let's start with threes. He is terrible from 3, and it's very noticeable in an era where almost anyone should be able to shoot threes. I mean, you even have 7'5" Wembanyama shooting threes like he's Curry. But after all, it doesn't matter. Because if that pretty much implies to Giannis, then that means other players like LeBron or Kawhi or any other player that is like that would not be so good in three-point conversations. But yeah, that's why Giannis is one of the greatest, well, not one of the greatest, the greatest player of the 2020s so far. Also, I would like to say he only just got this good not even like 5 to 6 to 7 years ago. He really started to turn it on in 2019. And right now, he's hitting his peak prime. And it looks like he might be going for another MVP. So yeah, I think by the end of this era would be called the Giannis Antetokounmpo era. I think a lot of people over. Also, Giannis had way harder competition throughout this, 2024. You see, the West has been strong this year, but the East is considerably the stronger section. You have teams like the Brooklyn Nets that exist with KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, a team that Giannis somehow by himself was able to lead the Milwaukee Bucks to winning. Then they also had the the Philadelphia Sixers, the Atlanta Hawks, the Trae Young, the New York Knicks, who now are an ultimately crazy team, Jalen Brunson, and Cats. And even if you say that, just a year, like 2 years prior to that, you had a Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry Toronto team. So overall, he's been in the harder conference, and yet he still accomplished more than both. And there you go. That's why I think Giannis is, and everyone should agree, the best player so far of the 2020 era. Honestly, compared to other eras though, his accolades are just lackluster. But since we have such hard competition in our era, it's not surprising. I mean, almost every team in the West now is a super team. And the East has gotten weaker over time, but they're still pretty good. But the West has become a big side of the NBA super teams. But hey, just hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all later.